So it's going to be abduction,
Yeah.
reverse lunge,
Yeah.
probably glute drive,
Yeah.
then 45-degree leg press,
Yeah.
and then a cable kickback.
I know it's massive. It's not mine. That's what they gave to me.
Yeah, I pulled it up there thinking. They kept going for time. So a bit of potentiation here. What I like is just to get, when I have a client on, I like to get them to the end range where there's a value of the movement, and just with a light weight, just do a few pulses there, just trying to feel the sensation. What sensation are we after? So we're just trying to feel that and almost program them to get into the session. So on here, like, obviously we're going to the end range, there. And then what I'm gonna have Chloe do now, to come to the end range, come all the way out. Good. Okay, now just to my hand and all the way out there. Out, back out, good. So just trying to create a bit of sensation. Nice. And then now allow it to go a bit again.
Normal rep.
Yes.
Wow. We've got this at Ultraflex, but it does not feel like this.
Yeah.
Like when I load it at number 2, it does not feel as good as this. Why is that?
A few reasons really, because obviously this is made to order as well. So when Ultraflex order theirs, it's made to order. This is actually quite new. It's like 2 months new.
Okay.
So this will have a different feeling. And there's not many people using it as Ultraflex, because we don't
Yeah.
have that much members. So then you'll have machines here will have a bit more of a different feel than in a normal gym where a lot of people are using them. Some more wear and tear. So on here, when we're working on adduction, just to hit different sort of pockets of the glute, I like to go through different settings, setups. So we're just gonna start with a shift. No. So if you come off.
Come on.
Yes, so that I can shift this. Yes, so just a sat on the edge, then a slight lean back. Just gonna lean back, almost like we're using a gluteator, I'd like you to shift as far forward as you can on the pad, yeah. So you're almost sat on the edge like you're gonna fall off. Good. Right.
Feels weird.
How's that?
I can't go very...
Right, let me reduce the weight.
I think this needs to go
Okay, good.
forward.
You okay?
Yeah, I think that needs to actually go forward itself. That's better.
Nice. Good, slowly, and then spend more time here. Then back in, spend more time here. Good. In, spend more time here. Good. In, spend more time here. Good. And again, come back. And again, stay pulling. Nice. Just about there. Back out here. Just there. Come on back out here. Nice. Perfect.
Rest.
Perfect. Perfect. How does that feel?
Painful.
Where do you feel that?
All here.
Right, good. So then that then allows us to change the setup. So I can take the pad off now and we can then shift the hip all the way back. So I can take the pad on yourself. And then our Chloe is going to shift her hips all the way back. Stay into like a praying mantis position. Did that not feel like a working set?
No.
Okay. So then we're gonna do that as a waking set. I'm gonna get the pad back so we can do that as a waking set, right? Let's go. Make sure your hips are shifted all the way back, all the way forward, sorry. Good. 3. And again. And again. 9. Don't worry going all the way in. Just come out. 10. 11. Partials, partials. Good. So you can see the value of the movement is in this end range. So I'm trying to almost encourage Chloe not to spend a lot of time with her legs together because then there's no tension there. And then at the back end of the set, what I'm trying to maximize is to get her to do some partials so that she's just used everything that she's got before we go into a different setting. And you can see she feels it already, isn't she? Yeah. So I'm gonna take the pad out now, and she's gonna shift her hips on the next set all the way back, and then that's probably gonna hit a different division. I say the iliac, the top bit there. But then movements like this just prepare us for the session ahead, you know, so that the glute is already full of blood by the time we're going to the next movement.
So I put it down, the weight?
You can do that if whatever feels comfortable. You might need to, okay, yes. I was gonna say you might need to adjust the weight. Lean forward so you can see the body's starting to adjust itself based on fatigue. Hips back. That's it. So you can see during the set, Chloe started here, and as she got fatigued, the body wants to come back in a place of advantage, you know, because then it's tougher there. And you can see that's a different portion of the glute again, right? Where did you feel that?
There.
Yes. So like I said, that's sort of at the top bit there of the iliac glute. So that's fantastic, right? And then the last set we're just gonna do in normal when she's just gonna be sat up in a normal position. And then we're gonna try and maximize everything she's got. So I think this is the position she will be the strongest. And that's why we kept it last. You can see how strong she is on that. So maybe you might need to adjust the weight.
Oh, really?
Perfect. All the way. 4. And again. 5. Not rocking. 6. 7. Partials.
Did I?
Partial. Because Chloe's a touch short, so I need her to travel. So do a couple of reps, and then I'm going to take one box off. Then you're going to do a couple of reps on the other box, and then let's see what feels good. Dara! I love you.
Already.
So that's based on how you're pushing back. And I would have guessed that already. Because from here, I just step back from there. So that's meant to come from there. So you don't want to see all the way through,
Right, okay.
right? Because then that sort of forces you to set off with your quads as opposed to set up with a bit of hip flexion, if you like. So you want to be there, up there,
Okay, yeah.
and then straight back down there.
Yeah.
And you would have felt your quads because that would have been higher as well.
Yeah.
So I think this is a.
That's better.
That's better,
yeah.
right?
Instead of going like that, 'cause
Yeah.
then I'm like tensing them.
Because all happen is your knees are going to want to bend 1st. Are you with me?
Yeah.
If you just stay in a touch of flexion like you did. So go. Allow your arms. Yes. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah. Feel a difference there.
yeah.
And I also would like you. I'd like you just to be with your socks, just so that you can feel the foot pressure.
There.
Yep. So I'd like you to be further back. Yes. Because then the dumbbell's going to need to go in there, in that little crevice. Yeah. Because I'm going to want, keep going, no, go. I'm going to want the dumbbell to come there.
Okay.
Right. That's perfect. I mean, like, Chloe, where's the boxes? I don't know. I was busy chatting away. I was confused. I thought, is he setting up for Chloe then? Back. Nice. 2, 5, 6, and hip back. 7, 8. That'll do. So you see, it's a totally different movement to a split squat.
Yeah, because I normally do it on the Smith machine as well, so I'm like that.
Yes, 100%. 100%. But what we have here is an element of stability more than the Smith machine, you know, because then you have that bench there to hold on to. When you get to the Smith machine, I think a certain weight then it's loading your lower back
I agree.
more than
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mostly as you're spending a lot of time
It's like a good morning.
in a good morning, exactly. Then you find a lot of erector, you know, whereas here, as soon as you've had enough, you can just drop the dumbbell.
Yeah,
we don't
I don't
need
need any more.
we don't need no more of that. Okay. Right. There. 1. Back. 7. Just there. Hip back. 8. So there, and then you hip back straight away. 9. That'll do.
Woo.
So what we have there is almost like a rehearsal set, because this is a new setup for Chloe with this movement using a dumbbell. So that's why I've not coached a lot, because I want to see where the blind spots are first and foremost. So first things first, I think what we're going to have to focus on the second set is going to be a lot of foot pressure. And I think a bit of internal rotation will not hurt anyone. Just turning the foot slightly in and then shifting. I wanted to shift the body weight slightly forward so that when she goes there, the body weight remains sort of on the front of the feet if she was there, and then she can use that to come up straight away. So I think we want more emphasis on next set on foot pressure. We now know the weight, that weight's fine, right?
Yeah.
And then now fully send it that way. But as soon as you get here, so if you as soon as you get there, you sort of want to get back straight away because the value of the movement is at the back there.
Yeah.
You just want to put your glutes under so much tension that you can do 10 reps, right? So there's no pauses at all at the top. So have a drink, take a rest, and then we're going to work really hard. Also, think of this like a full body exercise because you have your arm there, which needs to be firm against the bench. Your core needs to be engaged to some sort of level to protect your lower back. Half the time you feel your lower back loading is because your core's not tight. So that's your body telling you, I need a bit of tightness to protect the spine. So make sure as soon as you come to the top, brace tight before you go into the movement, okay? And then obviously your legs are working.
Do you think over time, when people brace too much, it builds their midsection? No.
Not at all. Because then you go load it, right? To build it, right? So I feel, you know, if it's like if I just constantly tense my biceps, they're not gonna grow. I'm gonna feel a sensation, but unless I put a load at the end of it, then nothing's gonna grow, right? It's like that myth of, you know, deadlifts make your waist bigger. They don't. Maybe your erectors might grow, which might give your waist a bigger illusion, right? But other than that, if you got thin waist, then it stays as it is, right? Right, so you want to shift your body weight forward a bit.
For this, my foot?
No, so which...
I'm doing this leg.
Which one's going back? That, okay. So you want to shift your body weight forward onto the front. Yes, there.
Right, get you.
Yeah. So now the weight is on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That feels weird. I feel like I can't go back to it. It feels weird.
Yeah. So now just go back, like, it's going to even itself out. Spend time there. 3. Spend more time there. There now. Up. 4. 5. Emphasis on there. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. 10. Back down. Back down. That's it. Fail there. Good.
Bully.
Yeah. That's the thing. You want to know if you've got one more, you haven't. So you want to fail really at the essential. Because there's no danger, you're just going to put the dumbbell down, right? It's not like if you have a barbell, then I won't be pushing you down. Because then the risk is higher. How did that feel?
Yeah, good.
Good, right?
Glutes.
Glute.
No quad.
Good. Fantastic. And that's what we want. Granted, as we're doing this movement, all the muscles are going to work. So remember, guys, it's about bias. We just want a lot more of the glute to work. But still, you know, we're going to get a bit of adductor, we're going to get a bit of quad, but it's just want to bias the glute, which is why I'm asking Chloe what she's feeling, what sensations are way stronger.
After so there's 2 leg presses. The 45-degree after the single leg, I didn't go feet too low. Because on the Arsenal, you can literally go like right low or like normal 45-degree. So I went normal, because if I go really low, it's literally my quads are like, so I wanted to get like a mixture, and it was really good. And then the leg extension after that, my quads were Right. And then hamstring curl was good as well.
Good.
Do you want me loading the hamstring curl? What part of the range?
So I would go in and do 5
Is that the middle to beginning?
mid to end.
Mid to end, yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, mid to end.
Yeah,
So I just go and just do 5, load mid to end. Boom.
yeah,
How many sets have you got? 2.
2.
Yeah, mid to end. I just give them more than 5.
Amazing.
If at all you're ever too fatigued, I just do 5 then 3,
Okay,
and then allow it to really drop off on the last set.
yeah,
And that's the beauty of Prime, right? Because it then accommodates resistance
yeah,
based on where you are. But you know what the emphasis is, what the setup is now.
Yeah.
If you go and do it by yourself.
Yeah.
And you know there's no value
in coming up.
in coming all the way up here. If anything, as you get fatigued, that's only going to set you up to use the quads, right?
Yeah,
So it's like I said earlier, you know, as we come towards the end of the set, the reps are very fatiguing, but also they're very effective. So you really, as you come towards the end of the set, you really want to be very, very aware of what it is you want to bias and whether you're still biasing that muscle, because it's very easy for the body to start overcompensating. And now because they're effective reps, you miss them, but those are the reps that will get you to grow. So at the back end of the set, those last 3 reps, you want them to look like the first 3 reps. So it's super, super important that you're keeping that execution standardized across the set, right? And you're not really trying to, you're making the movement harder, if anything. That temptation to make the movement easier is always comes at the back. Don't relent to that. Ensure it just stays as hard as possible. And like you see at the back end, you're here, obviously the glutes are burning, so the temptation will be to come here
and yeah,
and get a bit of a break. You don't want that. You want to keep hammering that bit because it's safe to fail here. You haven't got a barbell, you've got a dumbbell. And what's the worst that can happen? You fail here, you let the dumbbell go and
yeah,
game on. But you want that mechanical failure. You want the actual glute to fail. You don't want anything else to fail before the glute. No lower back, no nothing else. So that's super. Chloe's going to the beach with this towel.
Oh, do I need the mat? Hurts so much otherwise. I'm good, Will. It's a very small world, you know.
It is, isn't it?
Will used to live near me when I lived in Oxford.
Now you meet again up north.
Yeah?
What are the chances?
No?
Right, Chloe, let us...
Do you want both feet like
further
that?
up, yep.
I hate this glute drive so much. Head back.
Head back, yep. Open, push it forward.
How low?
As low as you can go. 4. Big drive. 5. Come on. 6. Good. Very hard contraction. 7. And again. 8. And again. Come on. 9. And again. Come on. 10. All the way up. Up. 1 more. And then pull it back at the same time.
Wow. It was pressing on my stomach a bit too much. I think I need to go down.
We have to have it lower. Because then it's like almost, it's almost on your bladder,
Yeah.
right? I have female clients when they use this, as soon as they finish, so I gotta go toilet. Because it's just pressing on your bladder.
What am I doing?
So I want you, you know, so you're gonna put your feet pointed out
There.
that way. Yes, that way.
And then This needs to be lower down, so.
So you set that up where you want it. Okay. So you just want to put, you want to put emphasis just on the pad, right? So
Just toes?
Yeah, just toes on there, right? Because that then will eliminate a lot of quad.
I really struggle to do that, it's weird.
Yeah. Now once you take it off, it'll be easy.
Okay.
Push. Just there, just there. 1,
That's better.
2, 3. Breathe. Exhale. 4. Good. 5. 6. Just there. Up. 7. Big contractions. 8. Big contractions. Come on, close. 9. Big contractions. Pull back. 10.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Super important. These I feel really help, mostly just to ensure that your quads aren't working, because
And not working, yeah.
yeah, they're not working, because that's why the plate is a bit like that, to encourage a bit of what we call dorsiflexion.
Yeah.
So that even if we add more of that, you have that coming up, which then eliminates the quad, because if you want the quad to work, then we encourage plantar flexion so that the knee can track that. So the more perpendicular we can keep this shin, the better for the glute, right? Which is what we're going to do on the leg press there, with having your feet very high and together.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How deep do you, I can only go there.
You just want to get to the chest. It's about there. Because any deeper, then
Quad.
you start getting knee flexion,
Quad.
quad.
So 4 and 3, yeah?
I got one here. Sneaking in.
I keep looking at how thick your wrists are.
Hey?
Your wrists are so thick.
On my forearms. Because of that, with them dumbbells,
You're just dense.
it's carrying them dumbbells, putting them down, putting them up. Right, let's get it.
Here?
Really, really brace hard. Yes, there. So really you want to pull up. Slow controlled. Good. 4, so you want to think of pushing towards the chair, that direction. 5. 6. Pull. 7, relax. So pull this up, don't push. Yeah, like that. Pull, and then push. 8, relax. Only pull when you're coming down. And then exhale. 9, I need 3 more reps. 10, pull. 11, pull. 12. Yep. So this is the thing, like, so if you just go back on it, and I want you, don't take the weight, so almost just bring this leg like this, there, and then what I want you to do is not think of that. So for you guys who are looking to emphasize like the glute itself, you're looking to do that, and instead of pressing there, you're looking to push down towards there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that if I put my hand there, so pull that back again. Now push my hand down. No, you're not meant to push my hand that way.
Okay.
Are you with me? So you can see how Chloe can't even do that, because then she's just programmed to use the quads. So now pull your leg back towards your chest. There. Now push. So you still got to push that way.
That's so hard.
So you're doing this. So you're doing
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let me do it again. So put your hands on my thing. So this is me doing a quad, right?
Yeah.
Now, the difference is,
Yeah.
does that make sense? So pull that leg back, and then you're looking to push it down.
Do I need to put my foot down or keep it that?
So this stays here, but the intent here needs to come that direction.
That's almost impossible at this angle.
It is. Let me do it.
I can't do it.
Oh, my legs are killing from yesterday. So I could do this like if I was doing quad, then I'm thinking of coming all the way down there and pushing through the quad here, right? Now, if I'm looking at doing the glute, the intent is me driving my hamstrings to the chair. I'm almost trying, if I had this phone here, I'm almost trying to trap it in between the chair, right? So then what I would be doing would be here, I'll be coming there and pull your hands there, push your hands there, and pushing your hands.
Yeah.
Can you feel the difference?
I could do it with weight, but not without weight.
Yeah, I know it was tough to do with that weight. So obviously, I want you to feel that sensation. Then I want you to emphasize on that. It's almost pushing your hamstrings into the chair.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's sort of biases the back of your legs as opposed to the front. Because the easiest thing to do, mostly on this 45-degree leg press is built for training quads. That's why the plate is that low. So you have to be really careful. That's why the first thing we're starting, as we're setting up, is we're putting your feet as high as possible so that we don't get any knee flexion. We just emphasize on hip flexion.
Yeah.
And then once we emphasize on hip flexion, the intent needs to be moving the hamstrings first in a downward direction.
Yeah.
Right? And then we can get as much glute. Let me stop that. That's been playing all the time. So I'm going to reduce that. And then I want us to get into the sort of 12 to 15 rep range.
Yeah.
Right? Ready? Feel as high as possible. Push, just push, push, push. There. Remember, pull. Go. Then a downward direction. That's the one.
Yeah.
So not lock in, and then downward. Sit. But all the way this way. Let the glutes get lengthened. Yes. 3. Take any more range. If you go more range there, take it. 4. 5. Very little there. Make sure if you pause in, you pause here. No pause there. Slowly. 8. Don't rush coming out of here. So all the way, don't rush coming out there. 9. Back down, back down, back down. Pull, pull, pull. 11. Properly. Hold it, hold it. Go. Back in, back in. Back in, back in, back in. Remember, don't push my hand. Just tap and go back. No, pause there. Pause here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Pause here. Pause here. Come on, come on, come on. So you see the difference of that? The value of the movement is down here. So that's where we want to spend more time.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on at the top. Nothing to take. Right? Winners live down here. Because Chloe's got such big adductors, her feet placement almost didn't, the width between the feet almost didn't look right. You know, whereas I would favor feet a touch more closer, but the feet were sort of there, but obviously the angle you couldn't tell because the adductors are just massive, which is a brilliant problem to have, right? So if you're going mid, you're going to be going there, right? Yeah.
But up to 90 degrees though.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice.
Feels good?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold your leg up, and then I can adjust the weight.
Sorry.
See how that feels?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, no heavier than that.
So you want them towards 4 o'clock?
Huh?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. So if I'm 6, imagine I'm 6 o'clock, stood behind you.
There.
So that's 5.
Oh.
That's 5.
So you want me more here?
So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Nice. That was good. Yeah. Focus on those end ranges.
Ooh.
Make sure you fully get that extension. Okay, call it.
Phew. Do you want me? Can I hold on to that?
Yes. But it's going to be moving, so I'd rather.
Yeah.
So you want to come towards me here? Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
Perfect. Perfect. Emphasis on extension. Never mind the lengthen. Yes, there. So I want you to spend more time in extension. Good.
It feels better having this slightly straighter than doing that.
Yes.
So if I do that, sometimes my hamstrings can come in.
Okay. Kick towards me. Nice, use the handles. I'll spend more time in extension. Nice. Yes. Back. Back. Yeah. Love it. So movements, because then you have strength imbalances, and you have, if you've had like injuries on your hip, then you have sides which will give. So it's just bringing everything up together, because once you can get good on being on one leg, then when you get on movements where they're bilateral, you're way better.
Yeah.
So the one thing, like, say when Chloe's here doing that, I think what you want to put emphasis on is the contact point. So this leg, emphasis on this leg, and emphasis on that, and then this will just work by default, as opposed to focusing so much on this leg. We focus on contact points, because these contact points keep us stable. The more stable we are, the more output we're able to produce, and also stay accurate at the same time. So super important.
Wow.
Come on, emphasis on extension. Don't worry about going all the way back. Just emphasis on that extension. Right, put emphasis on this leg and on that hand. Good.
Yeah, sometimes I extend through my lower back too much.
Yeah. So that's important as well, like what you said there. Like, you don't want to overcompensate by extending your lower back. You really want to load those muscles where you can get them to without sort of
Yeah. Compensating.
compensating, right? Because then it becomes almost false. It becomes almost false, like contraction. So you just extend, you get as much extension as you can. And when you hit your active range, then you just stop there. As
Yeah.
opposed to making it look a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Hamstring curls. So this is a bit tricky to set up, so let me set her up first. Once she's got it right. Yeah. Hips back, shuffle like that. Like a duck. Okay, do a couple of reps there. So what I want you to do, Chloe, is to ensure you're breaking from the knee. Yes. So just do that. And then back in. No. Don't do a rep. So just sort of fully extend your legs. Now just put a bit of pressure and then back in. Put a bit of pressure. No, that's moving. I want this to move. So you're here.
I'm just, yeah.
So you're here, right? I want you to just do that. So push your thighs into the pad. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's not that.
Yes.
It's this.
Yes, 100%. So that's super important when it comes to the hamstring, because a majority of us want to drag it from here, but when we're training the hamstring, what really matters is what's going on between the knee and the hip.
That's why people feel it in their calves.
Yeah. So when people drag it from here, then you get a bit of calf, but you will still get a bit of hamstring in the back there, but you will never hit the belly of the hamstring. So if we think of the hamstring as the lower body bicep, you're gonna feel a bit of calf there and a bit there. You wanna feel it on the belly of the bicep, just there. But for that to happen, that's why we have a pad here, and the emphasis is to drive your thigh against the pad. And because the muscles are mirroring each other, driving this thigh against the pad is going to elicit output from the muscle that's opposite, which is the hamstring. So that's why you have these contact points like this, so that it's super important. The initiation of the movement is through breaking at the knee, and then the rest follow, right? As opposed to just dragging it from there.
Yeah.
You want to feel it at the belly of the hamstring, just close to the crease of the glute, right? Let's go. So that's why it's important when I'm getting clients to warm up, I just get them, so just do like a few quarter reps just to come there. Come to my hand. There. And then back up.
Oh.
There. So now Chloe can feel the sensation that we're after. So when she's starting a rep, I want her to start like that. Then when she gets to my hand, I want her to speed it up. Bam. So each time she goes up, fully extend the leg, do that again, break, and then speed it up from there. 2. So marry it all into one rep, slowly, and then speed it up. So no pauses now. 3. And again. Yes. 4. Good. Break of the knee again. 5. And again. 6.
Wow.
And again, break again. 7. Break again. 8. And again, break. You see?
Ooh.
How does that feel?
Really
Yeah?
nice.
Yeah, and that's like 40 kilos. It's not much weight. Then again, the accuracy of the movement should dictate what load actually goes on the machine, you know? Because at this point, this is an isolation movement, and the goal of us using this machine is to isolate the hamstring as much as we can. So coming in here and swinging that way ain't really gonna get as much return, right? So we really need to do what the machine is meant for. And if you can't get it right on a seated hamstring curl, which I think is the easiest variation to train a hamstring, Then you will struggle when you get to variations like lying hamstring
don't like
curl,
lying hamstring.
kneeling curls, because then they require a lot more technicalities. But here you're strapped there, you're strapped there, you're strapped at the back, and you're going to see. So this is the most, or the easiest variation of a hamstring curl to start training your hamstring and to sort of feel the sensation that you should be feeling when challenging the hamstring, which should be like almost like a crampy feeling. It's like your hamstrings are going to tear. It's like you're getting injured, but you're not. So yeah, that's one set. I'm going to put it on 5, do the next set. Let's go. Put emphasis on the same thing. Slowly. You on 4, and again, break. 2. So as your feet come up, you want to think of taking them forward and then break from there. 3, like you're sort of stretching them to reach to the mirror. 4. 5. Spend some time at the top and think. Break. 6. Slowly, slowly, slowly all the way up. Break. 7. Break. 8. And again. Break of the knee. 9. Break, 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 break. 10. All the way up, all the way up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 11. Yes, ma'am. Lovely.
Oh, wow. That was sensational.
Sensational. In the words of future, sensational. Yeah, so super, super important. Setups, initiation, you know, we want the muscle that we're targeting to do majority of the work. So, you know, that's the emphasis of Chloe coming here, is to just have an extra eye and to patch those blind spots. And as we go on, the idea then is she gets much, much better at the skill of the movements, and then we're driving the strength up, but while she's staying accurate. And then what we're gonna have is hopefully a wellness champion, Olympian.
Yeah. I'm counting on you, Oscar.
I'm doing everything and more. Yeah, sweet.